Good morning. Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 live stream. Back at our usual time. The crack of dawn here in the US of A. Yeah, not really. If you're just getting up now, you missed half the day already. At least that's what farmers would say, right? That's what the farmers would say. This is the airline right here. This is where I started my career with a pilot's life chapter 2. This airline here, right there. Yep, 5 flights. 5 flights in the middle of nowhere. I landed and departed from airports that don't even have terminals. It was a landing strip. It was just a landing strip. That was how that worked out. It was a very interesting time, and I questioned how long I'd actually use a pilot's life chapter 2. Well, here we are, 2 years later, and over 1,000 hours. And I think I'm enjoying my time with the pilot's life chapter 2. Speaking of career modes, we did have an update for Fly Line, which was pretty much, from my understanding, just the beta version that I was using, or the quote-unquote early access version I was using. And so we already kind of knew what to expect. It was going to be mostly bug fixes and some adjustments to the scheduling. There will be another update down the road that he is working on that will add new features and adjust some of the things that are currently there. That's all down the road. But this one was mostly just to kind of fix the scheduling issue that some people are having, like myself with Air Canada, where it just wouldn't generate a route. So that's mostly what that update is. I talked about this on Monday. Yeah, Monday night. My plan is to jump on over to Southwest here in APL, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with Fly the Line. I might keep, well, I don't want to keep Ryanair, though, because Ryanair, oh, I was going to do Air France. I was thinking about doing Air France. Someone brought that up, that they're doing Air France. Who was it? Master Copy? Is that what you said you were doing? You're going to do Air France you're talking about? DP, welcome in. P2, welcome in. Master Copy, welcome in, of course. Irishman, hello and welcome on in. Will, hello. This is about the good time for Will to join in, unlike the evening where, you know, it's like 2 a.m. for him. And Oscar, welcome on in. Welcome in, everyone. So today's title to the stream is a little misleading, right? The Gamescom doesn't really kick off for flight sim stuff for another, what, 7-ish hours or so, but we can at least talk about what we expect to be released or announced at it. We do have a local legends, we do have a city update, and, well, I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to announce Sim Update 3 officially releases tomorrow. That's my suspicion. And if I'm right, I want my golden star. I want my golden star, but that's my thought. So we can talk about that during the flight and see how things go. Today's flight, I didn't get, oh my gosh, I didn't get, what's it called? Beyondatc going properly yet. So today's flight is Montreal to Toronto. And as much as I love the Air Canada stuff, there is limited flights, and that's kind of why, at least for the type of flying I do, it's fairly limited. So I do want to take my talents to another airline, and I'm ideally looking at Southwest, because Southwest has a lot of different flights kind of all over the US, and I think it'd be kind of cool to do those ones. Obviously they fly the Boeing planes only, so, well, we're going to go Boeing planes only in APL, and then we'll switch on over to have Airbus. I think Air France has a damn good idea. Sounds like a damn good idea. Okay, let's see what we got here. Math-wise, oh yeah, you don't need a golfer star, Lex. You are a golden star. Lex has Will Fever. NY to LA of Canada. Ooh, geez. Mid-get golf, yeah. All right, so anyways, but this is not the airline we're choosing today. This is not the one we're flying. We are flying Air Canada, Air Canuck, in the 737 MAX as we do. So let's go ahead and jump into that cockpit here. The beautiful cockpit of the MAX. We're currently expecting runway 6 right out of Montreal here. And we'll see how things fly out. I got that, fly out. Okay, let's swing over to the left. There was some updates for Beyondatc, mostly bug fixes from what I understand. So we'll kind of see if we see any adjustments especially for the arrival into Toronto, since the last stream didn't really quite go as well as one would have hoped for the approach. Okay, so we're going to connect the GPU. Let's get the batteries on, ground power's on, up top here, navs, and window heat. Cool, grand, beautiful. Let's go ahead and get some la lights. And then APU is going to be firing on up. Fasten seatbelt sign on, and arm the emergency exit. While that's cooking, let's go over here to the left, go to menu, and we're going to pop in our weight and balances. So we're going to go ahead and get briefing panel, fetch that information, and that is 178. 178. So we're bringing a full crew of passengers over to Toronto today. We're going to do 3110 for the cargo. And our fuel today is 11,781. Taxi out fuel 420. And planned trip is 5585. Verifier zero fuel weight of 1403. 1403. Perfect. Set complete. Beautiful. Let's go on down below here. Let's go to FMC. And we're going to go to next. Hold on. Position in it. Then next. Grab the GPS. Bring it back. Drop it on in there. Request the route. This takes just a few seconds here to get the route to pull on in. I made another stream. Mustard, welcome into another stream. They operate our... Oh, Arctic North. That would explain why. That would explain why. I'm expecting FENIX Neos by mid-December. Yeah, I would say that's a fair assessment. Mid-December. Because they announced that early... Was it spring? I want to say they announced that sometime in the spring. So I think December would be a pretty good guess for that. Apparently, the Air Canada strike is over as well. Read about that this... or was that last night or this morning? I think it was last night I read about that. Okay, execute that. Performance. They're going to go 0 fuel weight. Reserves are... Where are reserves? Here we go. 2.1. And then the weather is 266 at 37. Temperature is 9. Okay. And then we're going to swing over here to the left. We're going to copy this information. Flaps are 5. AC's on. Anti-ice is off. And we're expecting a 43. Or we are going to put a 43 in. Not expecting. Alright, got that popped in there. Flaps are 5. Trim is set. And speeds are set as well. Let's go ahead and get ATC, shall we? So... ATC here in Montreal is 125 and a 6. Montreal delivery. Hello from Air Canada 481. We are ready for IFR clearance to Toronto. Toronto is currently in IFR conditions. Ooh. Is the weather not so friendly there, P2?
Air Canada for 81. Montreal delivery. Expect runway 06 right. Climb 6,000 feet on runway center line. Then expect radar vectors. Bob key. Squawk 0410.
Alright, 6 right. Beautiful.
Expect runway 06 right. Climb 6,000 feet on runway center line.
We're expecting
then
5. That's going to change.
Squawk 0410. Air Canada 481.
Air Canada 481. Read back. Correct. Contact ground 121.9.
Is it just me or they're talking really slow?
Pushback or engine start.
Alright, let's go over here to system page. Disconnect this jazz.
When ready. Air Canada 481, have a good morning.
La loose. Alright. Montreal ground. Hello from Air Canada 481. We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Air Canada 481, Montreal ground, pushback approved. Face east.
Alright, we're going to face the east.
Pushback approved, face east. Air Canada 481.
And let's swing on out here to the east. That's good. Alright, swing on down here. Release the parking brake. Request pushback and pushback commencing. Up top here. Hydraulic pumps. Ground engine number 2 is gonna fire up. Uh-oh. APU bleed. Now engine number 2 is gonna fire up. And we're cleared up to 6,000 on this departure. Looking good. What do we got? Alex, welcome on in. I know the FENIX is secretly working on an A330 on her... that'd be a speculation. Updated U.S. flights in New Sky. Fantastic. Thank you, Irishman. Rotations looking stable. And there we go. Introduce some fuel. Let's see. Oscar says, am I the only one with the FENIX autopilot malfunctions? Interesting. Which, Oscar, what are you having? What issues are you having with the FENIX autopilot? It's been raining all day and all night yesterday, and it's windy today. Ooh, that's great. Winds are 050 at 8. Just land at 5. Okay, so you're saying land 5, even though Beyond TC is probably going to say 6 right, probably. There's something I noticed really straightforward about Beyond ATC, and that is it doesn't like switching runways. It has its set of runways that it will always use. Oops, that's off. And that just kind of how it is. Ooh, she's got close in this one. Holy a little off on that one. That's fine. It's fine. That's right. It's right. It's fine. We got it. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here at all. Alright, let's go get those flaps down to 5. And introduce some fuel. Oh, crap. Parking brake. Oh, this is a pickle we're in. We can go through this building, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Montreal ground, Air Canada 41, ready to taxi to the active. Don't worry about it, folks. Don't worry about it.
Air Canada for 81, runway 06 right taxi via Delta, Alpha Mike.
Runway 06 right taxi via Delta. Alpha Mike, Air Canada for 81.
It's just a typical morning stream here. That's alright. It's quite alright. Alright, let's bring up the throttles and see if we can make it out of here. Because I do get dinged with APL if we use a slew. Oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Alright, let's swing on down here and let's go to Terra. Also, as you notice, well, you may notice from Monday's stream, I did get the default aircrafts and all that crap not showing up anymore. So the trick was to actually do what it said, which is turn off auto FPS, change the settings, restart the sim, and then let auto FPS launch up automatically, and then it should save all the settings. So it worked just fine. Let's see, what else we got going on here? Wins. I'm hoping to see the EJET get fully released in October, and FSFO will release at the end of the year. That'd be cool, yeah. Yeah, I'm really wanting that Flight Sim Studios EJET. I really do. Like, I applied for the beta, they didn't accept me. That's unfortunate. Hold position.
Hold position for traffic. Air Canada 481.
There's that one way back there. Alright, we're just going. Yeah, so when the EJET comes out, if it's as good as I hope it's going to be, you know, like the EJET, it's stable. It's a good plane. It just doesn't have a great FMC right now. Once it has that fully operational FMC where you can adjust waypoints and whatnot, like, it's going to be cool. I'm going to fly the hell out of that plane. So I'm hoping it comes out before the A220, because the A220 is going to be my go-to plane, probably. if it's as good as we all hope it's going to be. Alright, here's a runway. Montreal Tower, Air Canada 481, ready to take off, runway 6 right. I had a realization last night, and probably a bad question. I was trying last night, but Flight Sim won't let me check for updates, so I think mine hasn't updated since launch. Curious how to check. Oh, that's interesting. It should automatically do it. I think we need to check for damage. Yeah, Alex, so it automatically updates in the background. Well, are you talking 2024 at least does? Yeah, 2024 does. 2020 should as well, as long as there's connection. Steam or the Microsoft Store should automatically update. We might not have a bird strike, but we got a bag strike. We were... You were expediting first class. Oscar says, I'm trying out another livery now, but autopilot disengages at 1,500 feet, and I can't get it engaged. I can't get it to engage auto throttle. I do intercept the nav. It's the second time it's done that. Oh, interesting. Is it game oh, what is it? Is it com or con? Con! Now I'm curious. Is it... Oh, com. It's com. Whoops. Game com. I'll change it. Com. Okay, there you go. Thanks for that, Will. Game com. Okay, we're clear for takeoff. We're gonna move our ass here. This other dash behind us. So where'd it go? Where the hell did they go? Oh well. Alright, let's get landing lights on. APU off, because I forgot. Lights are all good. And flying heading 060, so straight on out. Alright. Auto throttle engage. And stabilized. Toga. Let's go fly. Winds are headwind right now, about 10 knots. Good thing we have a good pit crew. They got us all taped up and ready to go after the collision. At the pit, that's a pit crew right there. That's the one you want. That's the strong pit crew. You run rotate. And positive rate. Nice stable departure. Gear going up. Is that Bombardier? Bombardier? Yep, cool. Oh, let's bring that nose up a little bit more. And first notch of flaps going up. Second flaps.
Contact Montreal departure 124.65. Air Canada 481.
And full flaps up. RTO is off.
Departure Air Canada 481. Good morning, 1,400 feet.
Alright, let's go to heading mode.
481, Montreal departure. Good morning. Identified. Climb to 16,000 feet.
16,000. We should get a vector over to the left momentarily.
Climb to 16,000 feet. Altimeter 3012. Air Canada 481.
A little bit of a trim.
Air Canada 481. Turn left, heading 270.
Alright, over to 270.
Turn left. Heading 270 Air Canada 481.
And there's 270. Give it some more trim. Alright, vertical speed engaged. Montreal's really nice. It's a very nice area. I'd like to visit this area for sure. And Toronto. I think Toronto would be cool. Okay, almost up to 7,000. Little cloudy here, but not too bad. Man, this Sim Update 3. I've talked about it so often, but just the ground lighting is so much better. It's a minor change, but it seems like it's so much better when you see it in person. It's so cool. Alright, we're almost up to 10,000. Slight adjust to the trim. And here comes 10,000. Alright, AP is going to come on for me. Up top here, let's get our lights off. Off with the engine start. 205.
Turn left heading 205.
Whoop.
Air Canada 481.
There we go. And then this should get us vectors to our GPS. Okay, what else we got going on here? Sorry, missing chat. Trying to figure it out now. Is it Gamescom? Okay, yep. Flight Sim Studios didn't accept me either. Thomas, welcome on in. Just a foreigner, I don't know. Tom, welcome in. The racing tape is some tough stuff, holding the wings up. That's some powerful tape. You know, we got like an indented front. Bombardij? J? Bombardij? DG? We're not playing this game again. I ain't falling for this trap. I am flying for this trap.
Turn right heading 275.
275. Alright, next we'll get our vectors up to 32. So pop that in the box. Alright, looking good. And then we should get direct to Bapki. Direct to Bapki. Now you can use Beyondatc or say intentions for career mode. Oh, now you can use Tom. So you've always been able to use any career mode outside of the default with Flight Sim 2024. However, you still need to use certain keys, or you still have to tell the sim at certain times what you're doing. Alright, LNAV's engaged. If that makes any sense. So like you can't use it only. You have to still use the default stuff to a point. But for the most part you can use you know, like Beyondatc or FSFO, whatever your choice is, for a career mode, or for the ATC. Alright, coming up on 18,000. Now let's see, we are expecting arrival at 14:58. We're currently at 13:58, so within the hour. And then looks like we're probably gonna, well, it's gonna be a 90-degree turn probably for the arrival. That's if we're running landing runway 5, which again, that's what SimBrief's giving me. Who knows what Beyondatc will change it to. Standard pressure is set there. Will says no, only use Beyondatc. Gamescom announcement, will you be there? No, unfortunately not. No, I'll be at work during the announcement today. But okay, so that's the question marks. So we know that there's the secret updates, or the secret city, what they call it? Is it, did they say secret? I think they said secret. City update coming out, right? And then the local legend. Well, where do we think this is going to, where's Gamescom? Where's it located at? Okay, so it's in Europe. Okay, so it's in Germany. So I would say it's going to be something to do with Germany, right? It's very likely to be something with in Germany. So it's probably going to be some German aircraft. It's going to be probably some city. Could be Cologne, you know, Germany. Could be elsewhere. So yeah, that's typically what they do for the for the city updates and world updates, is wherever the event is, that's kind of where they will put everything, you know, all their stuff into it. P2's back. Welcome back, P2. Put it in Google Translator. It's French. Gonna rewind and watch your takeoff. Oh, awesome. Most trains I drive are from Bombardier. Trains? Like choo-choo trains? I didn't know they made trains. Interesting. He didn't take off. He's always slewing. What time is the announcement? It's 3 p.m. my time. You're in Australia, right? So I don't know. Well, either way, it's in about 6 hours. Whatever your time is now. It starts at, I think, 3 p.m. That's when the Microsoft, the Xbox, whatever it was called, announcements start. So yeah, obviously it's going to be something to do with Germany. What aircraft though? What? It's going to likely be a GA aircraft. What German? Well, I guess it could be like a World War whatever aircraft as well. They've done a couple of those kind of planes too. They're I don't follow enough with German aircrafts, but there wasn't an announcement from any developer working on one, right? Although they've done Microsoft and Asobo have done a pretty consistent job at what's it called? Working with Coronado or another developer like that and using that plane. But normally it's Coronado is like their go-to for their planes. So, and Coronado doesn't really announce their stuff too much. They don't have a map of all their stuff coming out. Mustard. Oh, you're in Alabama, so 2 p.m. my time. Who's in Canada? Oh, Chicken's in, or not Canada, in Australia. Chicken's in Australia. Sorry, Mustard. Sorry, you told me that before and I forgot. Yeah, Mustard, you are Alabama. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry, my bad. Made the subway cars used in Toronto? Really? So, okay, what with, so who, I don't know enough of the history. I know that didn't they like merge with Airbus, right? Or who was it? Who'd they merge with? Because like they don't make the CRJ anymore, right? Because for the most part, the EJET's now like the new CRJ, the new short route, lower capacity airliner out there. Kind of replaced the CRJ. It's more fuel efficient, from my understanding. Thomas is in the UK. Davey says, "Where are you flying to?" We're heading over to Toronto. And apparently the weather is spicy. Well, it may not be fully spicy. It's just going to be cloudy. Down to 400 feet. Yeah, so it's definitely low visibility coming on into Toronto today. View clouds at 400 feet, overcast at 700. Yeah, so it's pretty soupy down in Toronto today. Is Chicken Frank on APL? Is Chicken Frank on? Who the heck is Chicken Frank? It's what's it called? It's Chicken Little. I always get confused. I think it's Chicken Little. He might be an Australian guy, Irishman, in APL. I never really thought about that. Just a commercial aircraft division of, oh, okay, so just the aircraft, and it was sold to Airbus, right? Or Airbus bought them out, right? I didn't know they did more than just aircrafts. That's interesting. So that's another Canadian company that, kind of like BlackBerry. BlackBerry was just all about phones, and then rebranded itself as a titan in security. And then of course they still use QNX. There's QNX, yeah, QNX as their main thing, and that's in a lot of info systems in cars, and also apparently like space shuttles and stuff. Used to make snowmobiles, trains, private jets, and the C series. Interesting. Snowmobiles. That's wild. Irishman's wife's from the UK. That's fantastic. Alright, we're at cruise almost 32,000 feet. It could be chicken. Yeah, it could be chicken. I know chicken's Australia. But I think when you were initially posting it, I thought he was messaging as well at the exact same time you were asking that question. So unless they didn't see it, I guess there's that possibility. There's very much that possibility. And like, I think most of us are friends with them, so they have to be somewhere within in our little group. Because like, yeah, I get like friend requests from time to time in Atlanta and APL and all that jazz, but I think because of the Discord section, I think that's where we got most of our friends in APL from. Will, I think you came from another planet. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so let's put a poll up. Let's put a poll up, and the poll is going to be SP3 release date. Let's do today, tomorrow, okay. There's the poll. The poll's up. It's official poll time, folks. When is the release date for Sim Update 3? Today, tomorrow, next week, or it's been canceled? I do think it's coming out tomorrow. They typically release them on Tuesdays or Thursdays. And today will be the whole Gamescom thing, right? So they'll have the announcements of the planes. The planes will probably be released today. The update will probably come out today. And then they want to make sure everything's stable and smooth. And then they launch out Sim Update 3 tomorrow. And I'm telling you, I'm still 100%. This has been really smooth. Probably the most smoothest Sim update I've ever had in the Sim. I think, like my video says, it's been very good. Been very, very good. Likes Polly. Believe me, Will, I'm starting to think the same. Looks like next week's winning. People aren't thinking this week, huh? Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. I'm putting my money on tomorrow. I'm telling you. It is cool though. Here's something that's really amazing to me, is the fact that you'll never see a flight simulator, any of them, period, ever like in the top 10, 20, 30, probably top 50, if not more, games being used or currently being played, right? You're like never gonna see that. But for Microsoft and Asobo to showcase it at a convention, a gaming convention, that's a pretty big deal. That's a pretty big deal. Like, we all remember the E3, right? The announcement for Flight Sim 2024, the surprise announcement. No one knew they were even working on a new sim. And that was the perfect showcase to show off the simulator, right? Get a bunch of nerds excited again. Get simmers excited again. But to see it consistently still showing up at some of these conventions is really, really cool. 86% say next week. Wow. I'm shocked. The last update came out... When did the last update come out? Let's see. Wasn't that last week? Last Thursday or Friday? August... August 15th. August 15th was Friday. Yeah, so it's almost been a week. It's almost been a week since the last update. I don't know. I'm telling you, I think it's on the verge of being released. I very much think so. LOD terrain issues. This is from 21 hours ago on the Xbox. Yeah, so people are having issues with the Xbox. Ah, 6 right, I knew it. We'll expect Ragged 6, runway 6 right, Air Canada 481. Okay, I knew they were going to change the runway. Let's go on down below here and go to approaches, runway 6 right. Everything else is staying the same. Okay, cool. We got that. Let's go over here then to the left and pop in some information. Let's go to terminal charts first. And we're going to grab this information, complete it. We're going to go to Toronto, edit it, and why does it do this sometimes? Oh. Okay, so we have, oh, that's that. That's not the one I want. Here we go. Okay, edit. All right, what the hell? All right, why is, there we go. Jeez. Okay, so airport, we want this one. And then this is our arrivals. And we are expecting the reg. So down, down, 6 right, perfect. And then our landing ILS is 6 right, complete. ILS. Now this is the same approach we had last time where Beyondatc I think lost his mind. So we'll see what happens today. We'll see what happens today. New day, new updates. Let's see how Beyondatc reacts. 1195 for the ILS. And then we're looking at 057. So what I think happened last time is it lost... It missed like a waypoint. Is what I'm guessing. Now I'll check to verify we're coming in the right approach and all that jazz, but it should be just fine. And then our minimums are what? Minimums are 738 for the minimums. 738. Whoops, passed it. Okay, 738. Cool. Alright, plane is set up for the arrival. And it's going to be just a turn to the right for the most part now. So let's look at... I forgot to look at this though too. Let's go cycle view.
Contact Toronto Center 12.
And the hell's that say?
Air Canada 481.
8,000.
Toronto Center Air Canada 481. Flight level 320.
Alright, top of the cent. Still got a little bit to go.
Air Canada for 81, Toronto Center, radar contact.
Okay. 78%. It's canceled. 11%. It's fantastic. I decide speculating vibes from Will, huh? I hope Microsoft Flight Sim can get shared cockpit working next year. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Imagine how cool streams could be with shared cockpit. That'd be so amazing. Like, I know there are some people that will do it. It's so buggy. It's so inconsistent. I'd rather have it all baked into the sim. I don't know how difficult that's going to be for a Sobo. I have a sneaking suspicion we're not going to see it ever in 2024. I think that's going to be on the wish list for the future version of Flight Sim. You know, so 2028, 29, whenever, you know, whatever the next one's going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be a very complex thing for them to integrate into the sim. Maybe if they want, I don't know. Well, I guess they're pretty cloud-based now. The planes aren't cloud-based. Well, like this plane isn't. So unless they make everything cloud-based, everything has to go through the marketplace. Which I know the selling point for the marketplace is that everything that's in the marketplace is available for both PC and Xbox. But obviously there are certain things that can only be done on PC. That's just a limitation of the Xbox. So they should have a feature in there where, kind of like they have for 2020 and 2024, you know, where this is available only for PC. It will say PC only or something like that, right? Although now that I think about it, aren't there a few things in the marketplace that are PC only? I might be lying on that now. Interesting. Let's see. Can you make a Route 66? Ooh, that'd be fun. I decided to make a DFW you make DFW a new hub on New Sky for next week or so. Some great yeah. DFW has some really good short haul flights out of there for sure. That's a good idea. I like the Route 66 idea. That we've found. Do Route 66. Thomas says, yeah, especially tomorrow or today because in rubbish. What now? I'm rubbish at flying. No. We still have to go racing with, hold on, what now? We still have to go racing multiplayer in 2024, so there's a lot to do. Winds are at 59 at 8. Oh, 050 at 8. Okay, so it's going to be a slight crosswind if I'm doing 6 right. Lester said they said they are starting to work on it now, but no, it's going to be hard. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. The way that Asobo operates, you got to remember they're not like a large studio, right? They're not this massive. They don't have a lot of funds, right? They don't have this massive amount of people working on stuff. So they are limited in what they can do, and they have a lot of bug fixes they have to work on. They have a lot of optimization work to have to do still on the sim. And oh, we got a headwind of 56 knots. Jeez. So like, I get both sides of development. When they release new features, people get excited about new features. Most people don't get excited about optimization. Most people don't. If your notes are mostly optimization, people aren't all that excited, or bug fixes, right? But if you add in new features, people will get excited. The news, you know, spreads even more. You know, we talked about that this morning with Fly the Line. Bug fixes, no new features added to it. Just bug fixes, and the news wasn't exciting. But for people that use the software, they're excited about it because it fixes a lot of issues they may have been having. The same is with the sim. Once we get the VRAM situation solved, it's going to make a lot of people's experience with the sim even more consistent, more better, right? Which maybe they'll be more excited about using it, and they'll spend more money buying planes or scenery and add-ons, right? So it goes hand in hand, I feel. You know, racing with helicopters and tracks, so we are waiting for a few years, I think. Did they say they're going to do that? Oh yeah, well, they're doing like the Red Bull stuff. I know that. Did they say they're doing helicopters too? I can't even fly a helicopter just, you know, taking off. Let alone racing. I do want to learn it though. I've been saying this for a while. I do want to learn flying a helicopter. It'd be fun. They're substantially slower, obviously, than what we're used to here in an airliner. But the view and all that would be so much different.
Air Canada 445, Toronto Center, expect ratchet 6, runway 06 right.
Alright, everyone's getting 6.
Expect ratchet 6, runway 06
okay.
right. Air Canada 445.
let's look at the arrival here. So we're expecting to come straight on in. Isn't... Or maybe we didn't come in... What was that last flight? Yeah, I remember Reese's. I think this was it. I think this is the same arrival we had. And it like lost us somewhere in here. Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure it's the same one. We'll see what happens. This ought to be interesting. Top of the descent is, what, about, well, 25 nautical miles out. When you start up Lex, you see that. Oh, yeah. In the video, the intro video. You're right, yeah. I forgot about that. When is the Reno racing? I assume they released it sometime around the Reno race. Reno Air Races start September 10th. Oh, so that's next week. Oh, that's Formula 1, never mind. National Championship Air Races. Yeah, September 10th through the 14th at the Roswell Air Center. So that's less than a month. I would highly doubt we're going to see that released. But yeah, didn't they say... Yeah, because I remember at one of the... they had the Roswell dudes... Or not the Roswell dude. They had the air race person there. And they was talking about how they moved to Roswell. Huh. And that's in like 3 weeks. Yeah, I don't think we're seeing that coming out. I don't think we're seeing the racings happen in like 3 weeks. Maybe in 5.5 hours they will announce it. Possibly. That's a possibility. Because what was their last developer update? Let's see. August 14th. Oh, maybe. I didn't realize this. Look at this. They got a picture of the races in the background. Maybe. This is a screenshot from the community. That's a hell of a sign right there. The races start in 3 weeks. And they picked a screenshot of the races. Interesting. We'll be at Gamescom again this year. Please stop by our booth. They'll be releasing the City Update 12 and Local Engine 12. Interesting. So they are doing for sure a City Update and a Local Update. And maybe something to announce about the Reno races. Fascinating. This can't just be a coincidence. There's no way this is a coincidence. They did this on purpose. And then if we dive in here deeper, here's the August 2025 Local Legend 21. And then we have City Update 12. We have the World Update, another World Update coming out in 20... Hold on. Oh, World Update 20, yeah. So at some point we have another World Update coming out. Speculation. I wonder what they're gonna do. Oh, this is 2020. Are they not doing a World Hub for 2024? There's shared cockpit multiplayer under investigation. We're top of descent, aren't we? Yep. Toronto Center, Air Canada 481, ready for descent. Force feedback support under investigation. Improve AI systems. Functional windshield wipers.
Descend to 15,000 feet, Air Canada 481.
All right, we're making our descent. Thanks, right? I'm right again. Poll, 59% say next week. Ooh, it's kind of sliding a little bit, just a little bit. Today, tomorrow, is accounting for what? 40%. Ooh, 33% now. Dropped a little bit. I don't know. So let's just say between today and tomorrow, 30% to 53%, 56%. It's canceled next week. Yeah, I could see the races coming out to well, announcement. I don't know when it will come out, but I can see the races announcement. When it came out for 2020, I used it a little bit. It was fun. Another poll for the race announcement. You got it. All right, so let's do another poll. Air races. Announce today. Oh, hold on. Yes, no.
Jazz 7954, Toronto Center. Expect Alouette 4, runway 06 left.
All right, the poll is up. Are the air races being announced today? Oscar says, "Hey, I figured it's oh, it's a livery with the it's a bug with the livery. Interesting. Is it a livery? Okay, did you get that livery directly through the FENIX livery manager, or was that like through Sweet man. Or did you get it through like FlightSim.to? It's interesting that it's a livery bug. I wonder why. Why would it be a livery bug? What would a livery have to do with autopilot? I can't think of why a livery would cause a autopilot issue. Because a livery, they have, like, you know, with the FENIX, certain features will just be disabled, but I would doubt any autopilot features is disabled.
Air Canada 481, contact Toronto Center 13 for decimal 25.
Contact Toronto Center 13 for decimal.
Oh, we got a straight tie right now, 33% across the board.
Toronto Center Air Canada 481, descending via Rajet 6, flight level 271.
I don't know if I can vote. Can I vote?
Air Canada 481,
No, I can't vote.
Toronto Center identified.
All right, we're looking good on this approach. Did our weather change at all? Yeah, actually got a little bit in our favor. Yeah, it's a little bit better now. We have scattered at 1200. Scattered at 1200. So the clouds have moved up just a little bit, so it's not as bad on the ground. Visibility actually went up by 7. Yeah, so it should be a substantially better approach, and as we get even closer to it might be even more clear. I can ban your ass. That's great. I'll be careful. I'll be careful. I'm still trying to, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do I'm going to do Air Canada, or sorry, Air Canada. I'm going to do What the heck's going on here? I'm going to do a Air France in Fly the Line, and then I'm going to do hopefully Southwest Airlines with APL. Although if things don't work out, I will revert that, invert it, sorry, because sometimes APL is just a punk to get over to. Matthew, welcome on in. Great Delta Tango. Delta Tango, welcome on in. Just saw that. Let's see. Garen, welcome in. I have an issue with Flight Sim where my plane turns right during taxi. My guess is control-ish. Yeah, calibration. Like Will's saying, if you calibrate your... do you have rudder pedals? Or do you use like a stick that you turn left and right for turning? You might just have to calibrate whatever control you have. Oscar says, directly from the FENIX installer. It's weird because I was getting the dome lights bug. That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that was possible, Oscar. I don't think I've ever had an autopilot bug like that because of the livery. I've had autopilot bugs just in general. I use a twist axis on the thrustmaster stick. Is it every plane? Or is it just certain planes? But I would say, yeah, calibrate it again. So, for calibration, if you go into the Windows Start menu and type in game, just start typing in game, you'll see one here that says set up USB game controllers. Okay, and if you click that button, that will bring up this dude, the game controllers, and then you find your thrustmaster stick. I don't have one installed, of course, but you find the stick, and then you go into, is it advanced? No, you go into properties, and then you can calibrate it. So you'll move the stick left and right, kind of see where things are here on the axes, but then you go to settings and you can calibrate it. And it's going to have you do things. It's going to give you instructions on what to do, but then you can calibrate it, and then it will make it center again. It will make it center. All right, 20,000. It's every plane. Do you guys ever have an issue with auto FPS showing like weird colored spike blocks and textures? Oh no, never, Matthew. I haven't had that happen. Oh, Will, that's a good one. Yeah, do you have FS Realistic installed? I have been having issues with the blinking. I didn't fly it all yesterday. I haven't seen it today happen, but it's also only happens typically at night. I'll see like weird yellow blips randomly pop up, and it's only it's only like 1 or 2 or 3, and it's just for a second, like one pulse, and it doesn't happen for a little bit, and then it happens again. A few seconds later, and it's only in, like, when I'm looking down here. I wonder if that has to do with auto FPS as well. It's so hard to tell with all this stuff, because once you're using a beta version of a piece of software, like I have, like I am, it's you don't know what the problem is. Is it Sim Update 3? Is it an update that came out for auto FPS? It's not a driver issue because I haven't installed a new driver for a little bit. I saw there was a new driver from NVIDIA released today, so I'm not updating to it. The only reason why I update to the previous one was because it said something about 2024 support. I'm thinking that was just for 3X for multi-frame. I don't know for sure. All right, so we're at 18. Here we want to be between 15 and 11. So I feel like we're going to be a little high. Weren't we high last time? With third-party liveries, you get the purple polys. I don't see settings button on my end. Oh, really? I have real turbulence cat set to low. Interesting you mentioned FS Realistic. I like FS Realistic. Did a video on it. I think it's a cool piece of software. Or maybe I didn't do it. Or maybe I did FS. I don't remember now. I did one of their reviews. A review on their product, sorry. I like it a lot. What I like the most, honestly, is just kind of the movement in the cockpit. I like that an awful lot. I would like Flight Sim to introduce that by default. Because X-Plane, I believe, has that feature. Is Real Turbulence Cat, like, is that a good piece of software? I see a lot of people use it. Is it a good piece of software? Real Turbulence. It's fairly inexpensive. It's 12 euros. Which is about 14 US dollars. I don't know. So there's no settings button. How would I calibrate it? Ah, there should be one though. Are you looking in the right spot? There should be a calibrate. So like, you're in the USB, you find your controller, right? So like I'll have one for every one of these. All three of these I'll have one, not for the WinWing products. And then you go into properties, and then there should be settings, and then there should be calibrate. Although, which Thrustmaster do you have? Do you have the Thrustmaster TCA side stick? Do you have the Airbus side stick? Because they, I think, have their own app too. I know Logitech has their own as well, but I think Thrustmaster has their own app you can download. Irishman is back. Will is on. Yep. Thrustmaster TCA Airbus Edition. Configure.
Contact Toronto Center 124.925. Have a good day.
Center on 124.925.
I thought they had like an app you can download.
Bye-bye. Toronto Center, Air Canada 481, descending via Ragged 6, 13,400 feet.
Air Canada for 81, Toronto Center. Radar contact.
Oh, maybe here, my Thrustmaster app. Oh no, that's a mobile app. Nope. Downloads. Flying. Is this the one you have? TCA, yeah. Okay, so you have the TCA Side Stick Edition. Game settings, drivers, software. Yeah, here we go. Target. You want to use this guy. Here, I'll put it in the link here. There you go, right there. Target. Target will allow you to calibrate it. So download. I don't know which one it is. Here, this one here. Target software. So you want to download this one here. Yeah, I remember using, when I used the TCA side stick, I used this Target software. This will allow you to calibrate it. Target. It's a little more complex than I like, but it works. Irishman with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much for the Irishman. Do you use lossless scaling? No, I do not. No, I do not. I'll use I just use FrameGen for my 5080. FrameGen and multi-FrameGen. FENIX FENIX recommends not to use FS Realistic with Airbuses. Oh, interesting. I recommend not using it. P2 says Real Cat is good. Irishman, thank you so much for the 5 again. We have Steve, we have you, we have Airplane, Oscar. Oh, Oscar got one. And Marcelo's. all courtesy of Irishman. Oh, 10,000. Landing lights are coming on. I'm gonna reset my frame gen. There we go. I do notice that frame gen seems to give me issues only when I stream. Only when I stream is when I have frame gen issues. If I don't stream, no issues. Which is why I kind of would like to switch on over. I like to switch on over to like a dedicated streaming system. But I'm not passionate enough about about streaming, so. And then I gotta get a capture card, and it's a whole mess. All right, let's bring the speed brakes out. Yeah, because we got a weird vector last time. They wanted us to like circle around. This would be really interesting. I don't see the link. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's up at the top. Yes, just scroll up a little bit. You'll see it. Phoenix also recommends Phoenix turbulence set to low. Yeah, thanks for that, King Bob. Yeah. Expect the vectors, ILS. Okay, perfect, yeah. P2 recommended that, so I switched over, and it's been a huge difference. Huge difference with the Phoenix. Real Cat is underrated. I love it when on final approach and it makes the... Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. I get so nervous about using other external stuff, though. I'm trying to, like, limit as much external stuff that injects into the sim. 3,000. Ooh. Alright, looks like we're not getting the issue we had last time. Spoilers are stowed away. Alright, looks like we're getting a really good approach here into Toronto today, which is good because we're going to need it with the visibility. And Beyondatc's drunk. That's normal. It's just mimicking Will, that's all. Okay, so let's recap this Gamescom. So I'm expecting a Germany city update, Cologne potentially, although I thought they did Cologne not too long ago. Number 2, we're expecting some sort of German GA probably aircraft that's going to be for the city aircraft, or sorry, for the local legend. And then 3, we're expecting the air racing to be announced today. So we're expecting those 3 things to come out of Gamescom here in the next, well, it starts in about 5 hours. In about 5 hours. So pop in Discord around that time, because I'll be keeping an eye on it. I won't be able to watch it, but I'll keep an eye out on the news. So there's our Discord if you're interested. Chat about it. Eventually it will work. There it goes. Alright, 6,000 feet. Does it still give you the wrong runway in Beyondatc? It's gotten better. It's gotten better, I would say. So, in this case, SimBrief was telling me runway 5, but runway 6 right also does work. And what is Real World using? Real World is going to be using... Let's see what Real World's using in Toronto today. Oh, I don't have... Okay, hold on. What's my... Toronto... What the hell? How do I get Canada? Oh, here we go. And then Toronto. Okay. Arrival. Let's see. ILS runway 24. What the hell? Well, this update 6 days ago. This is old. All right. Does anyone have the latest runway that Toronto's using? Using 5 right and 6 left. Okay, yes, perfect. So then this makes sense. So Beyondatc TC gave us 6 right. So in real world, Andrew says you're using 5 and 6 left and right. Beautiful. No pedals. This flight's going to pay decent because of the demand in Toronto. Oh, nice. Are you making a joke or is that real? Alright, let's see when we get our vector over to the right. There's the drunk Beyondatc again. Alright, we have some traffic ahead of us up here.
Air Canada 481, turn right, heading 255 vectors for the approach.
255 vectors for the approach, heading mode.
Air Canada 481.
2500.
Oh, you're watching on New Sky now? Nice. Alright, and then we should get a vector again to intercept the ILS 6 right.
Air Canada 481, 9 miles from Lobco, turn right, heading 025, maintain 3,000 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 06 right.
Alright, approach mode is armed. We're swinging over to the right. We're going to intercept the localizer.
Runway 06 right. Air Canada 481.
Damn good vector. Okay, this is a very good showing from Beyondatc today. A very good showing. If you click on Toronto on the map, look at the demand scale. Interesting. Let's bring it up. So here's New Sky.
Another subscriber.
Andrew, thanks for the subscription. Zoom on in to Toronto. Oh, over here. I'm like, where the hell's Toronto? And then our airport is this one, right? Yep. Oh yeah, look at the demand. Current demand 12,000. Oh wow. Does it do this because of real world? Or is this just like a coincidence? That's cool. Gonna make some money. Gonna make Irishman happy. Alright, we're gonna intercept that localizer momentarily. Soupy, yeah. It's Torno. It's what? Torno, not Toronto? Torno.
Torno.
Tornado.
Have a good day.
Alright, there's the localizer captured. Looking good. We're 15 nautical miles out. We haven't done our... Oh, geez, I'm getting hit with some issues there. Okay, performance. Let's go to show landings. Let's copy. Dry conditions in Torno. The weather, the wind is 5 at 10. And temperature is 19. QNH is 2, Niner 8. Flaps are 30, AC on, anti-ice off, brakes are 1, show en route, all operational, and calculate is 148. 148, and we're showing 148. Beautiful. Alright, now we're just waiting for the glide slope to pop in. Let's go and switch this to approach mode. Let's go to heading mode. Or, sorry, sync our heading. 11 nautical miles out. And speed brakes are armed. Let's go first notch of flaps. Generated by New Sky to try and balance the economy around the world. It's always changing. Oh, that's really cool. Toronto? I think the Z-axis has to be set under rudder axis, based on where all pilots are flying to and from. Oh, interesting. And some airplanes have northwest. Oh, you have yaw dampers, yeah. Okay, 180 on the speed.
Air Canada 445, wind 060 at 10, runway 06 right cleared to land.
Runway 06 right cleared to land. Air Canada 445.
Alright, 445 got clearance to land. Now it's us next.
Air Canada for 81, Toronto Tower, continue.
We're continuing.
Wilco Air Canada
Let's reduce that speed. Just bring out the gear. Let's go to 2-channel. Now we should break through the clouds at 14, I think it was, right? 17 or 20. I think it looks like it changed to 12. 12 for the ceiling. Speed coming down. Flaps at 15. It's currently overcast in Toronto. Is that Toronto? Is that right? Alright, 25. I can see some of the ground, but I still can't see the runway.
On the go. Fly runway center line. Maintain 3,000 feet. Air Canada 445.
Oh boy, 445 gotta go around. Oh boy, folks.
Contact Toronto arrival 125.4.
Contact Toronto arrival 125.4. Air Canada 445. Talk to you in a bit.
Alright, folks, we might get a go around. Let's keep an eye on this.
Piedmont 5880, go round, fly runway.
Piedmont got. Holy cow, we got go arounds everywhere.
On the go. Fly runway center line.
I tried installing the software, but it still won't show the calibration. Okay, we have some ground. Looking good. Don't see any planes there, so it looks like we should be fine on the arrival.
Piedmont 5880.
1,000.
1000 call. Alright, AP's coming off my aircraft. We haven't been cleared yet. Though I did have an air. I did have an air, so we might have been cleared. Oh, there it is.
Wind 060 at 10, runway 06 right cleared to land.
Alright, we got a clearance. No go around today. I would have done a go around today if we had to. It's a rare feat that I ever do. Normally I just say the hell with it, I'm landing it anyways. Alright, this ain't bad. What are y'all worried about? Alright, a little low on the approach, but I like it. I like where we're sitting. I feel comfortable.
100. Glide slow. Glide slow. 300. Glide slow.
A little off to the right. Let's recorrect.
Approaching glide slow. Glide slow. 200. Minimum.
We're landing.
Glide slow. Glide slow. 100. Glide slow. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Hold it. Touchdown. A 59. Landing rate of 59. Holy smokes. And I didn't even float that one, folks. That was just a damn good landing. Alright, reversers are stable. And over to the left. Holy crap. Where's my gold star? Where's my gold star?
Exit left at Delta 5. Air Canada.
Delta 3's where we're going. Jesus. 59. You can't get better than that.
Air Canada for 81, contact ground 119.1.
Ground 119.1. Air Canada 481.
It's one thing to do it when you're not streaming. It's another thing to do it while you're streaming. I'm just saying. Torno Ground, hello from Air Canada 481. We're holding short we're holding short Delta 3 off of runway 6 left, looking to taxi to gate 165. Torno Ground. He's gonna be like, who are you? What do you want? I think I confused it.
Air Canada for 81, welcome to Toronto Pearson Airport, gate 165 taxi via Delta Tree. Hold short runway 06 left.
Gate 165.
Oscar's giving some tips to Garen. Awesome, that's fantastic.
Air Canada 481.
New York to Toronto and back has been fun today with the weather. Oh, that's awesome. All right, we're holding short. We got to pull up a little bit closer. Oh, the hold short on Beyondatc is a little closer up there.
Air Canada for 81, cross runway 06 left at Delta Tree. Continue taxi.
You can zoom in on the runway in New Sky once you're close to see where you touch down. Ooh, can you? I'll check it out.
Cross runway 06 left at Delta 3. Continue taxi.
I'm getting an FPS hit today here.
Delta Quebec 9er, Alpha Mike, Alpha Lima. 8.
It's not looking very friendly with me today. 85 FPS here in Torno. I'm gonna keep calling it Torno now. I like it. I've renamed it. Need to get premium voices now, I guess. Yeah, I use premium voices for ATC. I use the free voices or the basic voices for what's it called? For the AI planes. Oh, see, it's doing this weird thing where it wants me to go over to the left here. Is that where we park at? I don't know. I'm gonna follow it today. I'm just curious where we're going. Will, thank you for the for the 11 euros. Take care of the cute lean hands on the. Thank you, Will, for that. Much appreciated. All right. So, oh, maybe it's not. We're not crossing all the way. We're just going and taking Alpha. It wants to get us away from the terminal. That would make sense, I suppose. All the planes taxiing out. I will eventually bring in the cam. I'm working on it still. I gotta get the lighting right. It's still so weird. My setup is so weird with the lighting. Thanks again, though, for that super chat, Will. And Irishman, thank you for the 5 gift of memberships today as well. Premium voices are amazing. Just don't use it for traffic or you'll be using credits. Yeah, you'll be using them real fast. Need a will emote. Yeah, we should get a will emote. Although you can't. Can you do custom emotes for YouTube? Oops, I missed my exit. Crap, I was looking at chat. Get a WestJet in front of us. Okay. P2, explain to me if you know the differences. Okay, WestJet and Air Canada. They both primarily operate in Canada, right? So is it like a whole Delta versus United kind of thing, or American Airlines? Does WestJet do more short hops than longer flights? Like Air Canada, I think, flies longer routes typically. Alright, I guess we're just going to pick our own gate now because I screwed this up. Well, actually, I can backtrack over here, I suppose. No, I screwed up. Yeah, we're just gonna park here because I screwed up. My bad. I'm getting some really bad FPS here. I'm gonna turn off Beyondatc and see if that fixes it. Oh yeah, okay, it's just Beyondatc. All the traffic. Although, isn't this a known issue with traffic? FPS hits, like a major FPS hit with Sim Update 3? I think I remember seeing that. Alright, menu, system page, electric on. I'm gonna miss this EFB. I know I talked about it the other day. I'm gonna miss it. I kinda like it. It's very much grown on me. Alright. Let's see what we got with our New Sky and see what we got with APL. Okay, so first up, we'll do APL. APL's thinking about. Air Canada and WestJet are the American and United of Canada. Okay, so yeah, okay. Thanks for the flight. Thank you, Muster, for coming in. I'm glad you were able to make it on a flight today with us. Okay, so let's go to logbook. And drum roll, please. 100 on the score. And a 226. Whoa. APL is ripping me off. All right, APL says a 226, but New Sky said what was it, a 59 or something? We'll check it again. We'll check it again. All right, so that's what we have for that. I'm not going to generate a new one because I might be jumping over to Southwest. I'm getting ripped off here, man. All right, let's check out Valanta. Valanta says what? Let's go to review your flight. Stats are saying 226 here too. What? I swear, I'm not lying. I saw a 59, so we're going to see what New Sky says as well. Alright, so far, New Sky seems to be very wrong with the information. Let's close the flight out of New Sky. For Nobel Peace Prize. Alright, so we got a 10 on that. And then, yeah, 59. A 59 feet per minute. I'm not lying. See, it's right here. -112 on the G's, challenging conditions. And I get 10 on that one as well. And now Irishman said if I zoom in on the map, I can see touchdown. On this map? Oh, here we go. Here's the touchdown. I was just out the touchdown zone. I was just out of the touchdown zone. Right? Oh, hold on, no. But yeah, I was just out of it. Yeah, so I should have touched down right there. I end up landing right there. And then spoilers there. Does it show flaps? Yeah, flaps here. Oh, that's cool. This could be a good reference for Fly the Line. Because in Fly the Line world, 50% would have been here. This would have been 75. Oh, no, hold on. I don't know, now I'm all confused. This would have been 100%. So this probably would have been 60% with Fly the Line. Yeah. And then how do we see money? Here we go. Revenue balance 9,000. So we brought in $21,000. We had $12,000 in expenses and brought in $9,000 of revenue. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll take it. What do we got for chat? It says, look, Mom, no hands. Porter is like a regional and JetBlue combo. Oh, interesting. I forgot about Porter. Yeah, Porter. And Flair is like our Spirit and Frontier. Ah, okay. I want to be a Porter frequent flyer, but their credit card is with Bank of Montreal, and I hate that bank. Oh, really? I used to fly Porter a lot with my last job. I've heard a lot of great things about Porter. I did enjoy them quite a bit, but the route network outside of Canada/US is non-existent, so it's hard to be a frequent flyer. Oh, interesting. Porter's gone downhill recently because of their they expanded too fast. That sounds like a Northwest Airlines for the US back in the day. Yeah, it makes some sense. Hopefully I have a big enough to challenge Air Canada. It seems like, yeah, Air Canada seems to be the dominant force in, you know, I guess it's no different than in New Zealand. You got Air New Zealand, right? Yeah, I've heard that about Porter. We're too quick. Oscar says, I had 100 APL yesterday, of course. I flew the Tolis A320. I was surprised because I usually score in the 90s. Oh, that's nice to get 100, though. That's really nice. I bring in double May. One of my Porter flights this year got delayed by 9 days because of a quit. 9 days? That's crazy. That is wild. Will, no second flight today. Sorry. No second flight today. We'll be back at tomorrow, though. We'll be back at tomorrow with maybe a Southwest flight, or maybe we'll do Air France, actually. Maybe we'll do Air France, because I'm thinking... Actually, let me just launch it up right now. Let's launch up Fly the Line. Launch up Fly the Line. Take a look at Air France. Air Canada used to be government-owned. Really? Uh-oh. There we go. It's updating the database. This could take a little bit. We had this last time we did the update for the beta. Preparing to update. I'm not opposed to doing Air France tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what the mood's like. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'll be back. Just have a quick meeting if you're still flying. Matthew, this is the last flight. This was the last one, so I appreciate you coming in, though. A lot of fun. We'll do a flight in tomorrow. That's what we're determining now. Is if we're going to do Air Canada or if we'll do Southwest. This is taking an awful long time. I think the last time this took like 5 minutes, so I think I'll just do this later on. I'll have it in the background. I'll just do it in the background for me. But thanks everyone for coming in today's stream. A lot of fun. Again, thank you to Irishman for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Will, for the 11 euros. Much appreciated as always. We'll see everyone tomorrow about the same time as normal. And then Friday, the plan is again another stream as well. Friday though, we'll have to see. I might have some things going on where it might interfere with some of the flights. So we'll play Friday by the ear. But we'll see everyone at least tomorrow. Everyone have a great rest of the day, and we'll chat about Gamescom. Will be 5 hours from now. We'll chat about it in Discord. So any announcements you may see, pop it in Discord, because I may not be able to see it right away, the information, but I'll keep an eye on as much as I can, and we'll chat about it in Discord. But thanks everyone for coming in. We'll see you next time. Take care.